visionary, morally upright, united, and fraternal. How good it is to celebrate this moment of joy and this season of grace. Blessed indeed is the God of life and love. Please rise and together we join Reverend Father Frederick B. Villar, our Mass celebrant, and the BMUF Business Office Choir as we sing the entrance hymn.
And I will make nations of thee, and kings And thou therefore shalt keep thy covenant, and thy seed after thee in their generations. The word.
Thanks be to God.
The Lord remembers his covenant forever.
The Lord remembers his covenant forever.
Seek ye the Lord and be strengthened. Seek his face evermore. Remember his marvelous works which he has done, his wonders and judgments of his mouth.
The Lord remembers his covenant forever.
O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, ye sons of Jacob, his chosen. He is the Lord our God, his judgments are in all the earth.
The Lord remembers his covenant forever.
He has remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded 1,000 generations, which he made to Abraham, and his oath to Isaac.
The Lord remembers his covenant forever. Please stand on the Holy Gospel.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Whoever keeps my word will never see death. So the Jews said to him, now we are sure that you are possessed. Abraham died, as did the prophets, yet you say, whoever keeps my word will never taste death. Are you greater than our father Abraham who died, or the prophets who died? Who do you make yourself out to be? Jesus answered, if I glorify myself, my glory is worth nothing. But it is my Father who glorifies me, on whom you say, he is our God. You do not know him, but I know him. And if I should say that I do not know him, I would be like you, a liar. But I do know him, and I keep his word. Abraham, your father, rejoiced to see my day. He saw it and was glad. So the Jews said to him, you are not yet 50 years old, and you have seen Abraham? Jesus said to them, amen, amen, I say to you, before Abraham came to me, I am. So they picked up stones to throw at him. But Jesus hid and went out on the temple area. The blessed gospel of the Lord.
Praise be to the Lord Jesus Christ. We always be seated for the moment.
As we celebrate this Baccalaureate Mass, the cross at the center altar is already covered with violet cloth. And likewise, the two major statues of our Blessed Mother and the Lord Jesus are also covered with violet cloths. What does this remind us? It reminds us that few days from now, we'll be entering into the holiest of all weeks. We call it the Holy Week. But entering into the Holy Week is the fruit of a long preparation known as Season of Lent. This preparation, in view of the passion and the death and the resurrection of the Lord, is the byproduct of sacrifices made up of prayers and fasting and charity towards our needy brothers and sisters. It involves the this celebration of yours is also the fruit of a long preparation. It's not just 40 days, but it's years of sacrifices. And now you are reaping the fruit of your sacrifices. As you graduate today, let me remind you that the word graduation means step. Step. Hakbang. And this step is very significant today as you step forward to receive your degrees. And this will be reflected symbolically later on during your commencement exercises, wherein you will be stepping forward on the stage to be seen by all and to be congratulated by your loved ones for the success you have received. But the step that you will make today is also the fruit of so many steps you have done before. That is why there is the saying, the journey of 1,000 steps begins with a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. As you step forward, it is important to step backward as well, to look back with gratitude for all those who have greatly shaped you for who you are today. Look with gratitude, especially for the sacrifices of your loved ones, your parents, your family, and the significant others as well who inspired you to study for the Lord. Look with gratitude to the dedication and the sacrifices of your teachers who worked with you and who formed you to be the kind of person that you are now. Look with gratitude also for your friends who journeyed with you in tough times and easy times. Look also with gratitude to the Lord who remains faithful all throughout. The first reading of the day is a beautiful invitation for all of us to be reminded of what God did to Abraham. Abraham was invited by God to leave the comfort of Urs. Urs was the place where he settled, he had his livelihood, he was with his relatives, and he was doing well. It was already a life of comfort. And all of a sudden, God said to Abraham, leave your familiar place, Ur, and go to a place I will tell you. It was totally an unknown place, and yet Abraham completely surrendered himself to the invitation of the Lord, because God made also a promise. I will bless you with so many things. I will make your descendants many. I will bless you with livelihood and so on. Abraham did not hesitate. He embarked on the journey. As you graduate today, the Lord is also telling you, leave your Ur behind. Leave the comfort of your place. What then should be my main messages for all of you graduates? Three important points that have something to do with the journey in life. What are these things? Number one, move on. Number two, move in. And number three, move up. Moving on. When you find your life in a very tough, difficult, painful situations, don't get stuck up. Move on. These situations should not have the final say on you. Learn how to be courageous in facing the challenges of life. But when you are stuck up also in good times, when you find yourself in a situation where you seem to be in a comfortable environment, still the Lord invites you, move on. Don't just get stuck up. Life is a journey, and always believe that the best is yet to come. The enemy of the good is the best. Don't settle just simply for the good. Aim high, dream big, and so keep moving on. But graduation is not just about moving out in order to move on. It is also a moving in. As you move on, which means you do not allow certain situations or places for yourself to get stuck up. Graduation is also an invitation to move in. Move into your inner self. The journey should also bring you to a deeper discovery of who you are. Your thoughts, your attitudes, your strength, your passion, your dreams, your aspirations. Move into that and let the Spirit of God always keep you alive in order to keep that inner self of yours remain true and genuine. And always discover that there is always that joy of journeying deeper into oneself. Don't just get stuck up with the works, with the responsibilities, with the people around you. It is also important to have an inward journey so that you can truly see the hand of God at work in you. And number 3 is move up. When I told you before the mass, please move up, it is an invitation to get closer. When the teacher will tell you, please move up, it's an invitation to get closer to one another. Move up is an invitation that life is all about building relationships. It's about growing together with the other person. It's about becoming closer and closer to the person you love so that you can become more and more intimate with that person. Move up. And the Lord is also inviting you, please move up. And don't hesitate. Don't be afraid. Move up. I am here. I am with you always. The success of graduate does not depend on financial considerations. True success of the graduate is not all about degrees that you earn. True success of a graduate is when you have a sense of mission. Mission. Walang sino man ang nabubuhay para sa sarili naman. The years of your formation in this university is not yet over because education is an ongoing process and you always need to be reminded that the fruit of becoming himself because God made you. Congratulations. Move on, move in, and move out. We must. We have a symbolic offering instead of the recited praise of the faithful. So only those tasked with the offering, please get ready. Can we be seated?
God our Father, we bring your gifts before our altar, offering them in faith, hope, and love. Take them as they symbolize our dreams for the future. We thank you, Lord, for showing us the light which symbolizes what was shown to us by the teachers and all the staff through our years to be and that illuminating the light of goodness, justice, and peace as we render service for the Lord. Flowers. Father, we offer you these flowers, the symbols of your creation. We thank you for the gift of life, the gift of persons, time, and material possessions. You are reminding us to pray for our less fortunate brothers, the poor, spiritually and materially, that may grant us patience, hope, and consolation. Last month, with the names of the 5 years from this law, we recall and mark the role we have all played in the school community over the past years. Chalk and stethoscope. These are symbols of our school life and of our growth during our time here, and it is remembered as a symbol of our school and the teachers who work hard for us. College handbook. This is a symbol of our new life, which is starting. We need to work hard to acquire what we want from life. The handbook reminds us of the choices that face us over the next few weeks and months. Mobile phone. We bring to the altar these mobile phones as a symbol of communication. We hope to keep with our friends in future days. Fruits, biscuits, cakes and pastries, juices, and coffee. We offer the Lord these fruits, biscuits, cakes and pastries, juices and coffee, the product of my man's labor and your blessing. Symbols of love and care for all the people who have worked to nourish and make grow and bear good fruits for the last 65 years of existence of our dear to the hand and cross of the University Foundation. Envelopes. Diplomas, certificates, ribbons, and medals. We honor you, Father, these diplomas, certificates, ribbons, and medals as symbols of the fruit of our labor. We, O Lord, our struggles, efforts, and sacrifices. We thank you then for these great achievements. We ask you to bless our dear parents for their love and guidance, for our mentors who in one way or the other supported and educated us to become better individuals. We are what we are now, Lord, because of them. Bread and wine. We offer these bread and wine to remind us of their saving power and love, despite of our limitations. We ask you to forgive us our sins and shortcomings, and may all of us share in your kingdom.
sacrificial offerings, that they may profit our worship and the salvation of all the world through Christ our Lord.
Amen.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
Lift up your hearts.
We lift them up to the Lord.
Let us give thanks to the Lord our God.
It is right and just.
It is truly right and just, our duty and our salvation. Always and ever we give thanks, Lord, Holy Father, Almighty and eternal God, for through the sacred passion of your Son, the whole world has received a heart to confess the infinite power of your majesty, since by the wondrous power of the cross, your judgment on the world is now revealed in the authority of Christ crucified. And so, Lord, with all the angels and saints, we do give you thanks, as in exaltation we acclaim. In a similar way, when supper was ended, he took the chalice and once more gave thanks. He gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take this, all of you, and drink from it. For this is the chalice of my blood, the blood of the new and eternal covenant, which will be poured out for you and for many for the forgiveness of sins. Do this in memory of me." The mystery of faith. Blessed Joseph and his spouse, Through him and with him and in him, O God Almighty Father, in the unity of the Holy Spirit, all glory and honor is yours forever and ever.
Please stand.
We trust and confidence, we now pray as Jesus told us. Deliver us, Lord, we pray from every evil, graciously grant peace in our days, that by the help of your mercy we may be always free from sin, and safe from all distress as we await the blessed. And Lord Jesus Christ, who said to your apostles, peace I give you, my peace I give you, look not on our sins, but on the faith of your church, and graciously grant her peace and unity in accordance with your will, who live and reign forever and ever.
Amen.
Peace of the Lord be with you always.
And with your spirit.
And we now offer his honor to sign of peace. Peace be with you.
Please kneel.
Behold Jesus our Lord. Behold him, the Lamb of God, who takes away the sins of the world. Happy are those invited to the supper of the Lamb.
Lord, I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say the word, and my soul shall be healed.
gratitude towards the past, and thank God for all the benefits He so lavishly poured out upon you in the years of your formation. Do be confident towards the future. God is faithful. He who has surrounded your childhood and adulthood with loving care will also carry out what He has prepared for you in the years to come. Today we have God's grace in the presence of your parents, the administrators and faculty and friends. You will pledge with fidelity to your calling, and please place your right hand on your chest, and your response will be, I do promise. Therefore, I ask you, do you promise to live for Christ who lives in you?
I do promise.
Do you promise to keep the Catholic faith burning in your hearts and to profess it steadfastly in the community where you live?
I do promise.
Do you promise to always remember and apply the teachings and examples of your mentors to be mentally, morally, and spiritually awake in order to be of greater service in your home and in your community?
I do promise.
May the Lord help you keep your promises, and may He take you one day with those who you love to the heavenly place He has prepared for you and for all eternity.
Amen.
Thanksgiving prayer. Father, we thank you for the gift of your Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, and the immeasurable gift you have given us.
Praise the Lord. His love lasts forever.
We thank you, O Lord, for the day banquet you have prepared for us.
You have restored us to life and healed our wounds.
We thank you for all the fatherly love and care for your patience, goodness, and mercy.
We thank you for the progress in our work, for the cultivation of our wings, for every prayer and offering. We thank you for the years spent in this learning institution, for the unselfish love and care of the BMUF administration and faculty, and for the love and support of our parents, bless them all. We ask this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Please all stand for the final prayer. Let us pray. Nourished by your saving gift, we beseech your mercy, Lord, that by the same sacrament with which you feed us in the present age, you may make us partakers of life eternal through Christ our Lord.
Amen.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
Bow your heads and pray for God's blessing. Be gracious to your people, Lord, we pray, that as from day to day they reject what does not please you, they will be filled instead with the light of your commands. We ask this through Christ our Lord.
Amen.
And may Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
The Eucharist has been offered to go in peace to love and serve the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
members of the administration, faculty, and members of the graduating class of Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation, Autonomous University. Welcome everyone to its 64th Solemn Investiture and Commencement exercises for its Doctoral, Baccalaureate, and TESDA program. Please rise for the entrance of colors. To be followed by the BMEF team, to be led to us by Dean Sheila Miranda, Dean Alonso Pharmacy.
the officials of Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation, and our commencement speaker. As I call on your name, your college, your department, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Let me start with President of the Mountain Province State Polytechnic College, please welcome Dr. Edgar G. Hue. The Chairman of the Board of Trustees and the President of Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation, Dr. Maria Lilia Posadas Juan. The Secretary of the Board of Trustees, the Director of the Alumni Affairs, and the Vice President for Administration, Dr. Angelo Bolibol Juan. The Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Catherine Florio. The staff of our University Registrar, headed by Mrs. Erlinda Quiroz. The faculty members and staff of the graduate school, headed by Dr. Jose Emmanuel Mandapan. The faculty members and staff of the College of Medicine, headed by Dr. Aurora Espinosa. The faculty members and staff of the College of Dentistry, headed by Dr. Maria Mildred Rivera. The faculty members and staff of the College of Veterinary Medicine, headed by Dr. Leo Solis. The faculty members and staff of the College of Business Administration and Accountancy, headed by Dean Ruben Morante. The faculty members and staff of the College of Information and Computer Studies, headed by Dr. Efren Ignacio. The faculty members and staff of the College of Education, headed by Dr. Dulce Marie Solis. The faculty members and staff of the College of Engineering, headed by Engineer Daimler Fontanosa. The faculty members and staff of the College of Hospitality Management, headed by Dean Mary Ann de Vera. The faculty members and staff of the College of Medical Laboratory Science, headed by Dean Romeo Patungan. The faculty members and staff of the College of Midwifery Healthcare Services, headed by Dr. Socorro Ramos. The faculty members and staff of the College of Pharmacy, headed by Dean Sheila Miranda. The faculty members and staff of the College of Radiologic Technology, headed by Dr. Susan Rosario. The faculty members and staff of the Tech Voc Education, headed by Mr. Clarito Castro. The Director of the Office of Student Affairs and Services, Dr. Marcelo Paz. And the Director of the Research Planning and Development Center, Dr. Rosaline Rosal. Thank you very much.
The introduction of our guest of honor and commencement speaker, to be introduced to us by the Vice President for Administration and the Director of Alumni Affairs, Dr. Angelo B. Juan.
A pleasant morning to all of you. It is a great honor for me to be given the task to introduce to you our guest of honor and speaker today in this graduation, March 30, 2023. A journey from humble beginnings. A mountain has its peak, but beyond every mountaintop are more peaks waiting to be ascended. A principle that mirrors the life of a man spanning almost 3 decades as an entrepreneur, a business leader, a manager, a professor, and now an administrator. Hailing from the heart of the Cordillera, he takes pride from his roots through his mother from Bauco in Mountain Province and his father from Kalinga, where the brave warriors of the North and the living legend, traditional tattoo artist, Apo Wangod dwell. Growing from a family of entrepreneurs in Mountain Province, his ventures into the business world and eventually into the academe was not an easy feat for him. But this was made easy due to his strong exposure and backgrounds. His diverse portfolio, spanning from business to academe, was no different, as his education alone was a testament of such diversity. More than a holder of 3 baccalaureate degrees, he is a master's degree of 2 programs and a doctorate degree holder in 2 fields. What separates him, perhaps, from the thousands of graduates of Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation has produced is his loyalty, having finished 5 programs in our university. He finished Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration in 2019, Master in Business Administration in 2016, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Science Education in 2005, Master in Public Health in 2004, and his Bachelor of Science Pharmacy in 1994. A truly proud Virginian. Not settling for a few peaks, he embarked on other fields by graduating BS Education in Business Technology at Pangasinan State University in 2005 and Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management at the University of Baguio in 2015. Through the Expanded Tertiary Education Equivalency and Accreditation Program, or ETIA. His passion for culinary arts and hospitality services led him to pursue and complete additional certifications at the Center for Culinary Arts, or CCA, in Manila, and thus obtained his TESDA National Certifications for Hotel and Restaurant Services, or HRS. Hotel and Restaurant Management, HRMT. He also underwent financial management training at the Asian Institute of Management, AIM, which aided his trainings also with Asia Pacific Tourism Training Institute. Prior to joining the academy, he worked as the managing director of a family-owned corporation, Mountain Province Cable Network, and as a general manager of Cable Cafe, His success in the business world was thanks to his learning from his mentor, the Asian dragon, Dr. Robert E. Kwan, who founded Chowking Food Corporation and served in various capacities in famous corporations such as Bread School International, Far Eastern University, China Bank, St. Luke's Hospital, Philippine Chinese Chamber of Commerce, and Rotary Club for Southeast Asia. Banking from this, in 2005, he started from the ranks as Instructor 1 in Mountain Province State Polytechnic College, and for his wide range of experiences in entrepreneurship and restaurant services, he spearheaded the opening of then hotel and restaurant services and BS tourism programs in the college, which later became hotel and restaurant management and tourism. Eventually, it became BS hospitality and tourism management, and the MBSPC management at that time was keen on discovering his potentials, as he passionately tried to bring out the best in him. As the first chairperson of the newly established program, he went through the rigors of making the program relevant in the promotion of the economy in Mountain Province, boost the tourism industry and its related small and medium enterprises, or SMEs, and address poor customer service and create job and employment opportunities for its graduates. This was complemented by his leadership as the president of both the Mountain Province Association of Hotels, Inns, Restaurants, Eateries and Cafes, and the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It proved true in contributing to the improvement of the tourism industry, creation of jobs, and employability of graduates as a result of what Ched calls in the convergence of academe and industry. In recognition of this feat, he was also appointed as the Director for Business and External Affairs for 7 years, and eventually Director for National Service Training Program for 2 years. As BSHMT Chairperson and Director for Business and External Affairs, he introduced innovations such as the implant training program, which was recognized by Ched and NEDA Region 2, as well as by state universities and colleges in Cordillera region in their Touchstones projects as one of the SUC's best practices or model. Professionally, he participated and was recognized in various international academic and research conferences sponsored by the likes of Harvard University in Boston, Massachusetts, Ryerson University in Toronto, Canada, ILS and Asian Intellect. He also participated in different seminars and training covering indigenous peoples, entrepreneurship, tourism, culinary and hospitality trainings, among other parts from training in culinary and hospitality skills is sponsored by organizations locally and internationally. More than this, he copyrighted 14 works from various research outputs, ranging from tourism, food and beverages, indigenous cuisines, national service training program, and others. He has published research in international journals such as HS Journal, Asia Intellect, and Transcendence Academic. He also an author, having published books on personality development, bar management, social graces, CWT's manual, implant training, and other training manuals for trainers. An accomplished entrepreneur, he was cited by various agencies for his contribution as an entrepreneur, a volunteer, a trainer, speaker, and a philanthropist through his social and voluntary civic work. He was commended by the Office of the President through the Office of the Presidential Liaison. A recognition of these peaks he climbed, he was cited in several award-giving bodies, namely the 2020 International Education Summit and Awards in Bangkok, Thailand, for his outstanding contributions in the field of education, and in 2021 World Education Leaders Summit and awards for his exemplary leadership in education, and the 2022 International Icon Awards as an outstanding professor for providing effective online classes. Thus, in 2015, he was promoted to Associate Professor 2, then Associate Professor 5 in 2019. In 2022, passing the National Professorial Accreditation, or NAC, as full-fledged accredited professor, he now holds the rank as Professor 2. In September 2022, with an unanimous vote of all members of the governing board of MPSPC, Dr. Edgar Gonzalo Cue was appointed as State University College President 3 by virtue of Resolution number 90, Series 2022, thus becoming the 5th College President of Mountain Province State Polytechnic College. My dear graduates, my dear graduating students, for the year 2023, this March, parents and guests, Madam President, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Council of Deans, members of the faculty staff, non-teaching staff, alumni, guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you now our guest of honor speaker today for the 2023 graduation. Your graduation, our dear students, Dr. Edgar Gonzalo Cue. Kindly stand up. Take your seat.
Masanto siya, kawasan at sikay namin. Before I speak, I would like to request another big clap to our university, VMU. Hindi po biro ang magpatakbo ng isang universidad
karapat-dapat na bigyan natin siya ng isa pang malakas na palakpak, ang ating Presidente. At isa pang palakpak sa kanyang pamilya. Good day, everyone. In my province, we say it Gawis. So I say Gawis Virgen Milagrosa University. The university president, Dr. Maria Lilia Piguan, the different academic officials, proud parents and friends, guests, and the star of the day, the graduates. My greetings from the highland of Mountain Province in the Cordilleras, where the sky meets the crested mountains and the sacred land. I couldn't be happier than to return to a place I once called home. It was some 30 years ago when I first set foot on this great institution. And I am more than thrilled to be part of this commencement, not anymore as a graduate, but as a one who shares in your joys of finally venturing into the unknown and moving up the ladder of success. Ito po yung mahirap today because it is both happy and at the same time it makes you wonder later in the day. You are now celebrating your graduation, but I know before you retire at night or you sleep, ano ang gagawin mo bukas? Tama po ba, graduates? But before anything else, allow me the opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to Virgen Milagrosa University for those years of learning and for capacitating me become a prepared professional and who takes the challenges on what a Virginian should do. I am not what I am today if not for those years, the degrees that BMU has conferred on me, its values and teaching will always form part of my journey towards a part of service and fulfillment. And today, for your graduates, it is a day that you will recall what your future holds. And congratulations for reaching this milestone in that journey. This is just one milestone. Catch for another milestone of your life. More than receiving a diploma today, signifying that you have passed the rigid requirements of your program, this commencement exercise, it's more about you and yourself. It is about your struggles that made who you are today. It is about your strength that keep you headstrong amidst adversities. It is about your values that grounded you as a person. It is about your dreams that keep you going. It is about your heart and your mind that channel your purpose in life and what will become of you as you embark on a new path. Central to what I want to share today is anchored on a line earlier mentioned, and I quote, "Every mountain has its peak, but beyond the fogs, drifting are more peaks awaiting to be ascended." If there is one thing that life has taught me in my career, is to be a dreamer and a conqueror of peaks. Mountain peaks may be steep and high, but there lies the sweetest success. This perhaps mirror the life of what we want to be, who we want to be, where we want to go, why we want to go there, and when we want it to be, and how we shall be. When you ascend to those mountains, consider the 6 essential paraphernalia as a climber. Ako po'y naniniwala na familiar tayo sa mnemonics ng 5W at isang H, o mas kilala sa tawag na 5 wives and a husband. Mula pagkabata, nag-ubog tayo sa mga turo na sa bawat kwento ay mayroong mga katanungang ito. Ganon din sa kwento ng ating buhay, kung saan tayo ang bida sa paglalakbay patungo sa inaasam-asam nating tagumpay. Ngunit minsan ay nakakalimutan natin na ang mga pangunahing bagay na siyang nagbibigay kahulugan at kumukumpleto sa ating kwento. And these are questions na kung gusto kong ibahagi sa araw na ito na sana'y magiging gabay ninyong lahat at sa pagpaplano at paghatak ng iyong landas. The 5 W's and 1 H. The first W defines your goals. What do you want to be? There are 2 classes of mountain climbers. One who has reached halfway and settled for what the view can offer, while the other has continued climbing for a better view. Similarly, these are those who are satisfied with just settling for one goal and has remained there. But there are those who seek further. What personality do you want to be? A dreamer and a climber of peaks? Or just one contented with reaching one peak? Your graduation today is just but one of the many peaks awaiting for you. And I'd like to believe that you will not settle at this one goal, but continue making breakthroughs in your life. Hindi masama ang mangarap. Libre ang mangarap. Set your goals and hit them. Don't stop at just a stable job, but climb the ladder. Don't settle for a bachelor's degree, but be master of your fields. Be a dreamer and conqueror. A dreamer and conqueror of peaks with an S. That way, you will resonate to others. That is a measure of progress and as a member of the society. The second W defines your character as a climber. Who do you want to be? May mga ilan na matataas na ang pinag-aralan pero kulang naman sa respeto sa kanilang kapwa-tao. Ang ilan naman ay walang pananindigan sa buhay. A peak is not a far-fetched reach with the proper traits and values embodied throughout the journey. In other words, be a conqueror who is not only educated with a heart, but a conqueror who is not only with empathy and compassion for others. A heart that looks other people with a silver lining. I have been in the business world almost all my life, and I have learned the secret to more success. If it does not make you rich, do not be greedy. If it does not bankrupt you by giving an extra, do it, especially if it makes that person happy. Kung hindi mo naman ikakayaman o ikakalugi, ibigay mo. Mga maliliit na bagay para sa atin, pero isang malaking biyaya para sa iba. That is why I have taken up on the social obligation to extend what I am blessed to those who have less in life. Life has never been equal. Some are privileged, while others are not. But from these, who do you want to be? Actually, yan po'y aking mantra sa buhay. Kung hindi mo naman ikakalugi at mas lalong hindi mo naman ikakayaman, ibigay mo just to make that person happy. You will experience this one when you're already in the field. Ang isang malaking halimbawa nito, kagaya po, kung kayo po ay isang restaurateur or hotelier. When you enter a restaurant, being a customer, you will ask for a bottle or a glass of water. Sasabihin po ng waitstaff, may bayad po, 5 piso. Ganun ka ba magpatakbo ng isang restaurant? Lahat may bayad. Pwede gumamit ng cohort room, may bayad pong 5 piso. When you pay your bill, kung bill niyo po ay 102 pesos, anong sasabihin mo sa waitstaff? Hindi ba pwedeng 100? Yung 2 piso, malaking bagay po sa akin. Tama po ba? It's not the 2 pesos that counts, pero yung nabigyan ka ng discount. Kung hindi mo naman ikakapulubi at hindi mo naman ikakayaman, ibigay mo na yung 100 na hinihingi nila just to make that person happy. And for sure, that particular guest of yours will come back to your restaurant. Ganun po yung mantra ko sa buhay. Wherever you are planted, make sure to grow. Whether you decide to pursue further education or merely practice your profession, be a master of what you do. Be an authority in your chosen field. Exemplify the tradition of excellence as a Virginian discipline that has been taught. The 4th W defines your motivation. What do you want it to go there? This question underscores living a life that is purpose-driven. As in the word of John C. Maxwell, while no one is born with a destiny already drawn on his palm, every person is born with a purpose. God planted a dream in your heart for a reason. You will be placed in unexpected places for a purpose. But find your purpose and live up with that. In these turbulent times, the world needs transformational leader of the society. Find your niche and direct your heart and mind towards making a positive impact in the world. Be a Christian discipline with a purpose because you have the potential to do great things. As the country recovers from the pandemic, ask what you can do for your fellow. What your country needs now are people who make and contribute. Innovation, those who create opportunities for the people and the society. As individuals who are better off than yesterday, make your mark as a leader and creating a sustainable and transforming world. The fifth W speaks of time, which is sure to come. But often, or not, we do not anticipate. When do you want it to be? This one does not impose a time of your choosing, but rather it denotes the attitude of persistence despite many failed attempts. You will stumble, but you do not dwell on failures. My journey has not been an easy one. There were more downs than ups in my life, but where I am now is a result of persistence to make myself relevant. Marahil ang bumabagabag sa ating isipan ang tanong kung mayroon kang tamang panahon. Is there a perfect time? My answer is not only personally but biblical. There is a perfect time. God has perfect timing. Never early, never late. God is never in a hurry, but He is always on time. It is those in the most unexpected circumstances. But the bottom line is do not be a quitter. It is precisely why you have your circle of family and friends to remind you to stay on track and never give up. A climb will be manageable, but a climb to new heights will need a stronger support. I join you in thanking your family, your parents, your friends, your benefactors, your professors for their sacrifices to make you a better person. You are a better now, but you still become the best. Finally, H. H is the best friend of all the W's that caution you along the journey. How shall you be? This is something that is often neglected, but it speaks of the worth and gains in reaching the top, in reaching those peaks. Makakabuluhan ba ang bawat pagtuntun mo sa tuktok? When you reach that peak, have you stepped on people? Is your success worth the means employed? I have to say this because the end will never justify the means. And remember that wealth is temporary, power is temporary, fame and money, they are not constant. Nobody has the monopoly of all this. One will never remain forever on top. But what comes after this are relationships, family, and friendship. There are no exact words to describe what awaits you in the world outside this institution. But the sure thing is to be yung sinasabi nating Virginian discipline. A Virginian discipline who contributes to making the world a better one. As you fulfill your discipleship, open your ears that you may hear, open your eyes that you may see. Open your heart that you may feel, and open your mind that you may think. What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Why do you want to go there? How shall you be? Be a dreamer. Have the right attitude. Be an explorer. Find your purpose in life. You trust the process. Justify ends, your means. As what a Montañosa would say, gawis ay Virginian discipline, gawis ay BMU, matagod-tagod tapuanin. Thank you, everyone.
Presentation of the flag of appreciation to our commencement speaker to be presented by our University President, Dr. Maria Lilia Posadas Juan, assisted by our Vice President for Administration and the Director of Alumni Affairs, Dr. Angelo B. Juan, and our Vice President for Finance, Dr. Angeline May B. Juan, and our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Catherine G. Torre.
In grateful recognition for his auspicious presence as the guest of honor and commencement speaker during the 64th Solemn Investiture and Commencement exercise, contributing significantly to the success of this affair. Given this 30th day of March, the year of our Lord 2023, at Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation Event Center, San Carlos City. Lilia Posadas Juan, VMUF President. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our guest of honor and commencement speaker, Dr. Edgar Gonzalo Uwe. To be presented by the Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Jose Emmanuel C. Mandapa.
I have the honor to present 32 candidates from the following degrees. Doctor of Philosophy, Master in Public Health, Master of Science in Teaching, Master of Science in Management Engineering, Master in Business Administration. These candidates have satisfactorily completed all academic requirements leading to their degree as prescribed by the Board of Trustees of Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation and approved by the Commission on Higher Education. Upon the recommendations of the faculty, I, as their dean, therefore request that they be conferred with their degrees and their diplomas awarded.
Madam President, I have the honor of presenting 12 candidates for graduation to the degree of Doctor of Medicine. These candidates have satisfactorily completed all academic requirements as prescribed by the Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation Board of Trustees and duly approved by the Commission on Higher Education. Upon the recommendation
have the honor to present to you 7 candidates for graduation for the degree Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. These candidates have satisfactorily completed all the requirements as prescribed by the Board of Trustees of Virgen de la Rosa University Foundation and duly approved by the Commission on Higher Education. Upon the recommendation of the faculty members, I as their dean recommend that their degrees be conferred and their diplomas be awarded.
Good morning to all. May I please request our 4 candidates for graduation in the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Accountancy. Please rise. Thank you. Madam President, I have the honor to present to you 4 candidates for graduation to the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, young man, and 3 out of the 4, 3 coming from the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. These candidates have satisfactorily completed all the academic requirements as prescribed by the Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation Board of Trustees and duly approved by the Commission on Higher Education. Upon the recommendation of the promotion of Board of Business Administration and Accountancy, I, as the Dean, request that they be conferred graduates and awarded their diploma. Thank you.
Candidates from the College of Engineering, please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present to you 2 candidates for graduation under the BS Civil Engineering program. These candidates have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of their program, the BMUF Board of Trustees, and the Commission on Higher Education. Madam President, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I, as their dean, request that their titles be conferred and diplomas be awarded.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor in Medical Laboratory Science, please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present to you 22 candidates for the degree Bachelor in Medical Laboratory Science. These candidates have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation Board of Trustees and approved by the Commission on Higher Education. Madam President, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Medical Laboratory Science, I, as their dean, therefore request that their degrees be conferred and their diplomas be awarded.
Candidates for graduation in caregiving NC2 and healthcare services NC2, please stand to recognize. Madam President, I have the honor to present to you 28 candidates for graduation in caregiving NC2, 1 candidate for graduation in healthcare services NC2. They have satisfied all the requirements prescribed by the Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation Board of Trustees, duly approved by the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. I, their dean, together with the faculty, recommend that they be declared graduates and be awarded their certificates and diplomas.
Candidates for biomedical equipment servicing NC2, please rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present 7 candidates for graduation for biomedical equipment servicing NC2. These candidates have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Berhen de la Rosa University Foundation Board of Trustees and duly approved by the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. I, as their department head, together with my faculty, recommend that they be declared graduates and their certificates be awarded.
You are about to be conferred as graduates. So, before we do that, please fix yourself. Stand proud. The conferment of degrees and titles by our University President, Dr. Maria Lilia Posadas Juan.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Chairman of the Board of Trustees and as President of the Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation, and upon the recommendation of your respective deans, faculty members, and upon completion of all the requirements prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education and the Technical Education and System Development Authority, I hereby declare you graduates in your respective programs. My congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of resounding applause for the graduates of 2023. Congratulations. From here on, you are no longer addressed as candidates for graduation, but you are graduates. To be awarded by our University President, Dr. Maria Lilia Posadas Juan, assisted by the Deans and Program Coordinators. Dissertation title, Institutionalization of Telepharmacy Services in a Private University in Pangasinan, Basis for Program Development. Husband, Mr. Angelico Ocampo, parents, Attorney Napoleon B. Arenas and Mrs. Geraldine L. Arenas of Makati City. Abenilia Guerrero Casabar, Doctor of Philosophy, cum laude. Dissertation title, Evaluation of Learning Management System in Schools in Pangasinan, Basis for Online Learning Platform. Parents, Dr. Jerry D. Abenilia and Mrs. Josephine C. Abenilia of Lipa City. Dissertation title, Husband Mr. Romel de Mamorno, parents Mr. and Mrs. Cesar M. Narvaez of Binmalay, Pangasinan. Tabas Victoria Atlan, Master of Public Health, cum laude. Grancel Francis Morales, Master of Business Administration, cum laude and Loyalty Awarding. Disability title, Mr. Washer Laundry. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Alfred Ramsey of San Carlos City. exploring the journey of senior high school teachers in teaching physical education during the new normal education. Husband, Mr. Junel and Gallego. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ben M. Mendoza Sr. of San Carlos City. Calapan, Mike Ryan Arcilio. Viray Kenneth Solis. Cum laude, Master of Science in Engineering Management. Thesis title, Digital Literacy Level of College Students in Online Education, Basis for an Action Plan. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ernesto R. Viray Jr. of Calasiao, Pangasinan. Fabia Angel Grace Soriano and Loyalty Award. This is titled Challenges Perceived by Healthcare Providers in Implementation of Contact Screening and TB Medication during the COVID-19 pandemic. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Joy and Fabia Obayambang, Pangasinan. Viray Kenneth Solis, Master of Science in Management, cum laude. This is titled Digital Literacy Level of College Students in Online Education, Basis for an Action Plan. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ernesto Viray Jr. of Calasiao, Pangasinan. Etinekpa Ipitijiri Mercy, Master in Public Health, cum laude. Thesis title, Factors Influencing Infectious Disease Transmission Among Medical Laboratory Scientists in Pangasinan. Parents, Chief and Mrs. Abraham D.K. Etinekpa of Delta State, Nigeria. Ferrer Alexia Nicole, Austria, Master in Business Administration, cum laude. Disability title, Cancino's Best Figure. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Arturo D. Ferrer of San Carlos City. Inso Lorine Ligligen, Master in Public Health, cum laude. Thesis title, A Leap in the Dark, Exploring the Radiographer's Lived Experiences in the COVID-19 Pandemic. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Riapres P. Inso of La Trinidad, Benguet. Solana Johan Takapi, Master in Public Health, cum laude and Loyalty Award. Thesis title, At Your Wits' End, Exploring the Lived Experiences and the Professional Involvement of Radiographers in Selected Hospitals in Pangasinan. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan D. Solana of Basista, Pangasinan. Disability title, Hydrovest Water Filling Station. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Juan C. Cale of Padla, Pangasinan. Torio Pauline Loris de Guzman, Master in Business Administration, cum laude. Disability title, Aquabel. Parents, Mr. Leopoldo O. Torio Jr. and Dr. Catherine de Guzman Torio of Calasiao, Pangasinan. Dissertation title, Utilization of Maintenance and Other Operating Expenses Fund of Public Schools in Pangasinan 1 as response to COVID-19 pandemic. Husband, Mr. Leo Donato D. Lopez. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Dominador E. Estuesta of Ligay, Pangasinan. Doctor of Philosophy. Dissertation title, Assessment of Technology, Pedagogy, and Content Knowledge among Senior High School Science Teachers, Basis for Professional Development Plan. Wife, Mrs. Marquez A. Paking. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Juanito P. Paking of Limay, Batang. Master of Science in Teaching, Flores Patrice Austria. Thesis title, Breaking the Odds, Exploring the Journey of Earth and Life Science Senior High School Teachers on Progressive Expansion of Face-to-Face Classes. Thesis title, Postpartum Care Practices of Mothers in Abroad. Husband, Mr. Arthur L. Adversalo Jr. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joel L. Benio of Liga Labusu. Yuguma Tenta Chinamelu, Loyalty Award. Ekwe David Anthony, Loyalty Award. Thesis title, Impact of Telemedicine Online Health Consultation on Healthcare Delivery in Pangasinan. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Christopher A. Ekwe of Lebanon State, Nigeria.
Thesis title, Factors Influencing Health-Related Quality of Life Among Post-COVID-19 Patients in San Carlos City, Pangasinan. Husband, Technical Sergeant Roberto C. Zambale. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Camilo C. Cagiwa of San Carlos City. Wasnet Ayustri. Master of Science in Management Engineering. Amador Kevin Aayo. Melendez Romel Infante. Thesis title, Challenges Encountered by Building Owners in Compliance with the National Building Code of the Philippines. Wife, Mrs. Melanie C. Melendez. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rogelio C. Melendez of Lingayen, Pangasinan. Disability title, MC Mushroom Farm. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Salvador El Tancino of San Carlos City. De la Cruz Maisel Marie, Master in Business Administration, Loyalty Awardee. Disability title, Midnight's Witness Hymn. Husband, Mr. Mel D. Aspacio. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jesus C. De la Cruz of Mabataran, Pangasinan. Disability title, Mantaps Tinapa. Husband, Mr. Miguel Jeffrey J. Escanio. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Daniel C. Hari of San Carlos City. Disability title, Pasonista. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ramon F. Melendez of Binmalay, Pangasinan. Solemn Investiture and awarding of the diploma for the graduates of Doctor of Medicine. Para Mangalang Rajan Radika, Loyalty Award. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rajan P.N. and Mrs. Raman Rajan of Tirupur, India.
Manu Vargas. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ramesh and Mrs. F.D. Kavita of Karnataka, India. Surab Nitish. Parents, Mr. Anil Kumar Sah and Mrs. Poonam Bharti of Bihar, India. Solemn Investiture and awarding of the diploma for the graduates of Doctor of Dental Medicine. Abdel Wahab, Asghar, Abdallah, Akasha. Thesis title, Cross-Sectional Study on the Use of Virtual Technology in Clinical Dentistry among BNUF dental students. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Abdel Wahab Abdallah of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Bautista Jaden Sendala. Thesis title, Oral Hygiene Management of the Visually Impaired Students in the Northern Luzon Association for the Blind School. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Vladimir Bautista of Tandon City, Ilocos Sur. Castro Carl Michael Manuel. Thesis title, Dental Caries Status Among Preschool and Elementary Children in Our Lady of Manawag Innovative School, Manawag, Pangasinan. Parents, Dr. and Mrs. Epifanio C. Castro Jr. of Paniki, Tarlac. Podamos Arsenia Lumeclas. Rivera Ashley Juarez. Thesis title, Assessment of the Dental Healthcare Delivery of Dentists in Sacar City, Pangasinan during the COVID-19 pandemic. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Alberto R. Rivera of Villasis, Pangasinan. Flores Don Dexter Villamin. Thesis title, Nutritional Status of Dental Caries Prevalence Among Grade 1 Pupils in Agdao and Malacanang Elementary School. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Nancy Nunez of Calamba, Laguna. Ocampo Abigail Mary Opeña. Thesis title, Assessing Readiness on Dental Practice Among BMEF Graduates and Graduating Students During the COVID-19 Pandemic. Parents, Second Lieutenant and Mrs. Christopher P. Ocampo of Baguio City. Thesis title, Antibacterial Effect of Garlic Toothpaste Against Streptococcus mutans. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ernesto M. Uchina of San Fabian, Pangasinan. Babilonia, Micah Bernice, Babasol. Thesis title, Rainwater Intake and Dental Health Status among Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation dentistry students. Parents, Reverend Pastor and Mrs. Nelson C. Babilonia of San Jose City, Nueva Ecija. Suba P. Lemuel Rivera. Thesis title, Knowledge and Practices of Dental Clinical Risks and Management Encountered by Clinicians in BME West. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Honorio Suba of Babalacan City, Pampanga. Solemn Investiture and awarding of the diploma State, Nigeria. Munatas Carmen X, parent Mrs. Elisa Munatas, San Carlos City. Lacerna Erika P.G., parents Mr. and Mrs. Royalty Lacerna of Camiling, Tarlac.
Lalo na may takdako yan.
Lasuar Ahmed A.O., parents Mr. and Mrs. Omar Ahmed Lasuar of Athens City, Yemen. Makatatan Rika Patricia B., parents Mr. and Mrs. Ricardo and Makatatan of Bautista Masista. Manalan Princess Toby B., parents Engineer and Mrs. Hernan Ray Armanaman of Villasis. Mercado Mark Fernandez B., parents Mr. and Mrs. Marino and Mercado of Tanawan City, Bataan. Mundok Miguel Ivan Ken, parents Mr. and Mrs. Ian Mundok of San Carlos City. Morante Rochelle S., parents Mr. and Mrs. Robert S. Morante of Tondo, Manila. Navarro Daniel Rose S., parent Mrs. Edina Navarro of San Carlos City. Inokubi Faber Q., parents Mr. and Mrs. Francis Inokubi of Enugu State, Nigeria. Quinio Jolene Nicole L., parents Mr. and Mrs. Edwin P. Quinio of Bukias, Benguet. Soriano Angelica Maria, parents Mr. and Mrs. Armando Soriano of Binmalay, Pangasinan. Awarding the diploma for the graduates of TESDA program, caregiving and CQ. Agustin Norlin O., parents Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey Agustin of San Carlos City. Alcala Joanna A., parents Mr. Rolling E. Baragas of San Carlos City. Ballesteros Ana Marie G., parent Mrs. Merlita Ballesteros of San Carlos City. Bartolo Janice G., parent Mrs. Loretta Bartolo of San Carlos City. Cruz Janelle G., loyalty awardee and outstanding in emergency management. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Senator Soli Gasita of Malasiki, Pangasinan. Custodian Johnson A., outstanding in pediatrics award. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Louis Custodio of Corbistondo, Pangasinan. De la Cruz Eileen R., parent Mrs. Yolanda De la Cruz of San Carlos City. De Guzman Jennifer Q., parent Mr. Jutsi De Guzman of Basista, Pangasinan. Dones Venucela P., parent Mrs. Erlinda P. Flores of Corbistondo, Pangasinan. Fernando Vigilin M., parent Mr. Dennis and Fernando of Bayamao, Pangasinan. Ferrer Vanilin M., loyalty awardee and outstanding in community health services. Parent Mr. Devar Ferrer of San Carlos City. Ferrer Pamela R., parent Mrs. Arcelia G. Ramos of Basista. Meliora Jeco G. Parent Mrs. Ligaya Gonzalez, Santa Carlos City. Montemayor Maria Lizelle, Loyalty Award. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Modesto Rivera, Malasiti, Pangasinan. Pupilas Jeanette Austria. Parent Mrs. Clarita and Austria, San Carlos City. Palisong Iris Joyce R. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Rani Palisong of Cortiston, Pangasinan. Pag-ililan Justice M. Outstanding and Home Management. Parent Dr. Gwen S. Revilla, San Carlos City. Paolo Christine G. Outstanding in Athletic Board. Parent Mrs. Kimberly Ann Tablan of San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. Julio Priscilla G. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Arnett Julio Sr. of Basista, Pangasinan. Posadas Carmela O. Parent Mr. John Michael Posadas of Obiston, Pangasinan. Ramos Sharon, outstanding in home management. Parent Mrs. Venus Ramos of Bayambang, Pangasinan. Ricania Martin P. Parent Mr. Bernardo Escoria of Basista, Pangasinan. Rosario Melo MP. Parent Mr. Jeffrey D. Rosario of San Carlos City. Rufo Jordan L. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Francisco Rufo of San Carlos City. Royota Sarajoy PC. Outstanding in Pediatric Ward. Parent Mr. Bentley de la Cruz of San Carlos City. Deria Mary Rose M. Parent Mrs. Marilu and Deria of San Carlos City. Esmenda Joshua R. Parents Mr. and Mrs. George Esmenda of San Carlos City. Awarding the diploma for the graduates of Biomedical Equipment Servicing NC2. Caranto June Mar Taranz. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Rodeo Maranto of Basista. Guzman Marie Rona. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Marie Guzman of Carlos City. Manaan Joseph Guzman. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Fortunato Guzman of San Jose Tarlac. Mendoza Jean Carlo Castro. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Lopito Mendoza and Malay, Pangasinan. Ferrer Ibuan Montano. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Rafael Ferrer Jr. of San Carlos. Posadas Aldo de Vera. Parents Mr. and Mrs. Joey Posadas of Basista, Pangasinan. Layakan J. Mark Bautista. Loyalty Award. Parents Mr. and Mrs. John Layakan of San Carlos City.
We would like to call the attention of all the honor students, loyalty awardees, and outstanding graduates. Science Education, magna cum laude.
To our dignitaries, Dr. Maria Lilia Posadas Juan, the University President, Dr. Angelo B. Juan, Vice President for Administration, Dr. Angeline May P. Juan, Vice President for Finance, our esteemed commencement speaker, Dr. Edward Hue. Thank you, sir, for sharing us your life's valuable lessons. Different deans and program heads of the different colleges and offices of Virgen Milagrosa University, Dr. Emmanuel Mandapat, Dean of the Graduate School of VMU, faculty members, administrative staff, the graduating batch, our honorees for this morning are joined by their supportive families and friends. A blessed and joyful morning to all of you. With a humbled heart, I am grateful for this wonderful recognition given to me and the task to speak in behalf of the graduating batch. Allow me to express my deepest gratitude to these people who journeyed with me in this endeavor. My parents, the late attorney Napoleon B. Arenas Jr. and my proud mom, Geraldine L. Arenas, for their immense love and support in all my aspirations. I am truly grateful that you have showed me the value of education and how this can take me to places. Papa, I know you are beaming with pride from up above. Mama, this is a feather in my cap that you can truly be proud of. This one is especially dedicated for you. To my Tita Alexis, Dr. Alexis Mary Chuson, thank you for sitting beside Mama today. It is with major pleasure to share this momentous day with you. Angelico and Andre, who have always been supportive in my current and future plans without hesitation, thank you for showing patience to me and my craft. To my sister, Napoli, who has always been my best friend and my most influential critic from clothing wear to other affairs and whatnots, you are an inspiration. To my University of Makati family, Dr. Maria Faye Nanette Carriaga, my mentor and true epitome of a leader, thank you for your enthusiasm and genuine love for me. Estella Rivera Barasi, my friend and ate, whom I share my small life and office accomplishments. Of course, to Mame and Sir Bowie as well. To my colleagues and friends, to Aldrin, Carmela, Bianca, to Sir Uzi, Sir Jerome, my classmate, very dear friend. Cheers to us, we have reached this day. Thank you for your friendly and emotional support. To Dr. Jerry Abenilla, for generously giving your time from day one, from enrollment, and making sure that we are here today. Maraming salamat po, sir. You are one of the enablers as well why you are standing here today. To Doc Dean Mandapat, thank you for your positive words of encouragement. I appreciate the friendly, warm, but competent environment that you created in the graduate school. I am wishing the very best for the college. To my teachers in the graduate school, a few of them I've seen here, Doc Coleman, Doc Dulce, Doc Efren, Doc Paz, Doc Lynn, and Sheila, and of course to the others also who are here, I haven't mentioned. Thank you for your numerous and fun learning conversations. To the management committee headed by Doc Lilia Juan, I know you and your team were placed in a difficult position when the pandemic hit and caused a shift in education. Thanks to your quick response in implementing borderless education in both undergraduate and graduate programs. This has opened the door for us, lifelong learners, to pursue higher level of learning beyond the four corners of a physical classroom and beyond the Philippine borders. our learnings. This we truly appreciate. To the graduating batch, we all deserve to be here wearing our respective academic regalias. I commend us for the hard work we put in reaching what we have achieved today. Whether we spent beyond the years expected of us or finished on time, we all deserve to be here, and so we are here, and so we should celebrate. Cliche as it may sound, it wasn't a smooth road, and at times, we feel frustrated with our half-baked delivered outputs. I think this is a wonderful surprise in our journey. We often regard the bumpy road as the more challenging road, less preferred road, and would rather choose, if given a choice, the smooth, straight, and sure path. The bumpy road is filled with roadblocks, which people think as delays and unnecessary stopovers. But when we look at the bigger picture with a positive mindset, we'll realize that these roadblocks are learning opportunities, those that may anchor us in the right direction. The smooth road, on the other hand, requires a perfect and steadfast demeanor, because a shy slip may glide us down the drain with no roadblocks as stopovers. In short, delays are not denials, and delays may serve as a form of protection. Whichever road we prefer, and regardless of our pace, all of us are meant to succeed in however way we define success. As we end another important chapter in our lives, I hope that all of us, beginning today, become advocates of Kaizen, continuous improvement. Let's aim for the roads less traveled, because there are opportunities for innovation, but learn to acknowledge the works of the ones that went ahead of us. Let's learn to roll the punches and choose our battles wisely. Above all, in this journey of ours, let's make ourselves happy. Remember that money is earned and spent, but experiences and wisdom, through dedication, hard work, and strong faith, will take us to places and give happiness that no amount of money can buy. Lastly, I thank the Almighty Father for being my constant companion and confidant through prayer during the most difficult and challenging phases in the pursuit of this degree. As I spare a few moments in the chapel, I feel your overpowering love towards me. I dedicate this and all my meaningful works to you. Once again, to the graduating batch, congratulations, and may God bless us all.
The induction of the graduates to the BMEF Alumni Association, to be led by Dr. Rosalind G. Rosal, the Director of the Research Planning and Development Center.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I mention your name. A graduate of mention your program. Do solemnly pledge to uphold and abide by the Constitution and bylaws of Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation Alumni Association. I shall also uphold my loyalty to my alma mater and to the ideals of a true Virginian. God-loving, nationalistic, self-reliant, responsible, professionally competent, and socially and environmentally concerned. I shall constantly endeavor to improve myself, that I may be an instrument in uplifting the image of my alma mater and be of good service to my fellow men. That I will faithfully discharge, to the best of my ability, the duties and responsibilities of a dedicated member the Virgen Milagrosa University Foundation Alumni Association. So help me God. Thank you.
As we approach the last part of our commencement exercises, there's just one thing that I would like you to inform you. We shall be having the pledge of loyalty, and after the pledge of loyalty, we will do the ceremonial throwing of the cap. Throw your cap as high as you can in the air. It symbolizes that after all these years, after all the blood, sweat, and tears, finally you made it. So wait for my signal. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and then toss your cap up in the air, and then pick your cap, go back to your seat, and we shall be having class picture taking. All right? I hope that's clear. Let's move on to the pledge of loyalty to be given by Mr. Jerome C. Abilia.
Fellow graduates, kindly raise your right hand and follow after me. I state your name, Jerome C. Abilia. Pledge to dedicate my life to the service of God and country by exercising my profession for the good of my fellow men. I shall conduct my personal as well as my professional life in conformity with laws of God and man, and to the ideas for which it stands, namely integrity, loving service, sincere training, and an unquenchable thirst for research and knowledge and material support, so that more and more graduates may leave here also learning to do their share in national and nation building in the spirit of a true Christian.
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate.